Let's do a quick little update of where we're at on this thing. Uh, let's see. Relocated the battery, so all electrical bleep bloops will be up front, away from fuel sources and heat. Got the oil filter installed, but I got thinking about it. If I'm doing some different aluminum tanks in here, I might have to relocate that. Maybe we'll figure that out. Anyway, starting to fit some AN fittings. These are for the fuel dash fours. Fuel pump, got dash sixes. And on this side, it's going to run down to, got a nice little fuel filter installed down here. Also a dash six. And then after it runs through the filter, it's gonna go whoops, gonna make a little U-turn, come back, and I've got a splitter that's gonna go from the dash six into three dash fours, which will go to the fuel nozzles. That'll take care of that. And somewhere in there, we're gonna have a valve for control. I'm already starting to piece together some afterburner ideas. I'm waiting for some other pieces to come in, but we've got a little flange here for a T6 turbo, because this is a big bad mamma jamma. But what we're gonna have, this will clamp. This will give me like a flange to clamp to the turbo here, the turbine housing rather. And then the new afterburner pipe gets welded to this guy. It goes from like a 5-inch and it goes out to an 8-inch pipe, and it's about yay long. I don't know, quick math. Let's see, about 15 inches long. And then that doesn't include the actual exhaust nozzle on the end of that. So anywho, that's that. Problem now is I don't have a clamp big enough to reach around this flange and that flange, because it came with this clamp, but this clamp only works when you have two of these butted up together, because I have another one of these. It came with two flanges. I only just need the one. Yeah, so there's the old clamp. Although it's really wide, it's a lot wider than the clamp it came with. Not enough circumference, too small. Hate when that happens. So I gotta go on the hunt for a bigger clamp. Let's see what else we got. Just finished running the oil return. Comes out of the bottom of the turbo, and we're running a dash 10 all the way back to the oil tank. And then the oil pickup is actually down here in the bottom of the tank, which I might have to rotate the tank a little bit to get me some more clearance under there. Or I could, I left myself enough room. I could put some spacers under the brackets to lift the tank up a little bit. But most of the oil system is going to be dash 8s, except when it runs to the oil cooler, because the neighbor donated an oil cooler, which I mounted up there, and it's already set up for dash 10s, and he gave me the stainless lines for that, so we're going to go ahead and use them, and we'll just tie in. We'll go from a dash 8 to a dash 10 right there at that connector, and there's another one right here, just laying in there. And somehow that's going to tie into the dash 8s on the oil filter. And let's see, what other little stuff did I get? I just seem like I'm building this thing one fitting at a time. It's all trial and error. Here's another dash 4. Should be some more coming in. I'm waiting for the hoses to come in. I ordered those things like 2 weeks ago. 20 feet of dash 4 and 20 feet of dash 8 stainless steel braided line, and the shit still has not shown up yet. So I'm getting a little annoyed with that. This is a fitting that came with one of those the hose for the oil return. I went ahead and bought one pre-assembled, but just had this straight fitting on there, and I had to swap the straight fitting out for a 90 degree to go up into the bottom of the turbo. So anyway, that's what that is. I'm still trying to figure out why I ordered a -8 to -8. I know there was a reason why I got this, and I can't remember. It looks like I got these tie into the oil cooler lines. These are -8 to -10s, so I'll go ahead and throw those bad boys in there. And that's where we're at right now. I did order the relays and the fuse boxes, fuse panels, I guess what you want to call them. What else have I ordered? All sorts of little fittings, stuff like that. They're all coming in. Meanwhile, I got to figure out where I'm going to relocate the new fuel tank's going to sit right in here, right at, probably just attach one bracket will get attached to this little crash bar, and I can do the same with this crash bar. That'll keep it up off of this. Otherwise, I'd have to cut this bar out, which I really don't want to do. They did it on that side. I don't want to do it to this side. So, switchicles are installed. Oh, I need a spool of wire. That's what I need to do. That'll be next on the list. I do want to, oh yeah, I need a master cylinder, and we'll take care of these brakes. I got spark plugs, not installed yet, but I've got them laying around. I've got the ignition system ready to go. I don't know. I can't remember all the stuff I ordered, but it was a lot of stuff. I'm waiting on it. So, UPS, you hear that? Hurry the fuck up. Oh yeah, I did. I ordered a new seat. I forgot. This guy in Orlando's got one. He's going to send it to me. Hopefully it's the right size, because I am completely unfamiliar with how they size Go Kart seats. I know they got like cadets and juniors, and those are little itty bitty kids, and then I don't know. But I said, you asked for my weight. I gave him a guesstimation of what I weigh. He sent me a seat, so we'll get a place to sit my ass in here, and hopefully I think I'm gonna have this thing running here soon. Maybe the next 2 months, realistically. Of course, I've got other distractions going on right now. Renaissance Festival is in full swing, and my ass is gonna be there. So this thing is, I just kind of pick at it here and there. I had the turbo and everything completely off, trying to take care of some rust issues. This axle bothers the hell out of me. Like, I really would like to have just a solid aluminum axle back here, and that disc brake drives me up the wall. That's just my OCD. Yeah, I think that's where we're at right now. I'm waiting on parts.